Hi, welcome to the latest episode of the Jordan Shoe Vault. My name's Mark, I'm your host. Glad that you're joining with us on this latest episode. Just let me get out of the way. I know it's been a while since we posted our last video, and let me just kind of explain what's going on. Since summer's over, school's starting, things are changing around our household. It's a little harder to get together and get episodes filmed, but we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep moving forward. I got a lot more shoes in the shoe vault to show you. So hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you know when we post a new video. You don't want to miss them. They're coming, I promise. Hey, and if you like this, make sure you give us some thumbs up, and you can leave some comments down below. But thanks for watching the Jordan Shoe Vault. We're glad you're with us on this episode. Hey, let's get started with the shoe that we're going to talk about today. I'm excited about the shoe. Think back with me, 1989, 1990. Hopefully some of you can remember those dates. I don't know if all of you can. But Michael Jordan was getting pretty good at this game we call basketball. He had a 69-point game against Cleveland. Yeah, he kept doing that against Cleveland. He had a lot of big games against them. He had 92 three-pointers that year, which I think he had like 60-some in all the years combined before that. So he was taking his game up to the next level. And so the Air Jordan 5 was released in 1989 and 1990, designed once again by Tinker Hatfield. Really big popular designer, and the Air Jordan 5 came out. So the shoe that we're going to talk about today is a retro Air Jordan 5. There were, I think, 3 or 4 original colorways that came out in 1990. This is one of the original colorways, but it was retroed in 2006. And then again in 2013, this happens to be the 2013 version. All right, you ready? This is a pretty cool Air Jordan 5. Let's take a look at this shoe, and we'll talk more about the Air Jordan 5 as we get in. But this is the Air Jordan 5 Retro White, Fire Red, Black. One of the original colorways in the cool Jumpman box. You can see here, it's got the Jumpman Air on the side. It's got the cool cement kind of print on the bottom of the box, but you open it up, and just inside, here we go. This is the 2013 retro version of the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red is what it's known for, Fire Red. This was one of the original colorways back in 1990, but again, this is one of the retro versions from 2013. It was retroed in 2006 and 2013. Some cool features about the Air Jordan 5. It was one of the first Air Jordans, it was the first Air Jordan, to have the clear sole that they did, which became very popular on Air Jordan line shoes. And you can see the Jumpman hidden underneath the clear sole at the front of the shoe. It's got the number 23 here on the back. It was the first shoe that Tinker designed to have these lace locks on the front, and they've become popular with other shoes. It has this protruding tongue. This happens to be the Fire Red version, but some of them were reflective tongues. This has a black tongue with the red Jumpman logo, and I still have inside the paper that's wrapped around the tongue and the shoe lock. I've never taken that off. I don't know if you can see that, but I've never taken it off. So these have been around since 2013. I haven't even taken them out to look, but you have the visible air unit in the back, the Jumpman on the heel. And so what was the design for these shoes back in 90? Tinker watched Michael play, and he designed some of these things off of a World War II fighter plane. And you can kind of see some of the lines that would look like a World War II fighter plane. But what stands out are these shark teeth here that you get down here on the sides of all the Air Jordan 5, makes them stand out. And these shark teeth are reminiscent of the World War II fighter planes, dog fighters. You know, I had the planes would have dog fights in World War II. They'd fight each other. And so that's the type of play that Michael had at the time. He was just a dog fighter, and he would be relentless with anyone he was playing. So that was the inspiration that was taken from those planes for the Air Jordan 5 here. Inside the tongue, you'll see, I'll try to get some closer ups of it, but it says Air Jordan under there like the originals. And like I said, the Jumpman on the heel. Now the difference between this pair of retro that retroed in 06 and 13 versus the original colorway is the heel on the original would have said Nike Air, and it would had the swoosh back here instead of the Jumpman logo, whereas the retros swap it out with the Jumpman logo, and on the bottom the retros have the word Jordan instead of Nike. But all in all, this is a pretty cool shoe. I haven't seen it in quite some time. It's been in the vault. I haven't taken it out. I'm a real big fan of the 5. It's a little different, but it's got that mid to high. They've also done a low cut of this just recently, of the same shoe. They did a low top version of it, but it's got this extra padding around the heel. It's not the lightest shoe, so I mean, you know, with today's shoes that are out there, they're probably lighter, more responsive. But the lace locks, I remember I had a pair of originals and I wore them all the time. I wore these lace locks, and it did keep your shoes tight, and it kept them tight in there. That helped a little bit. But it's got this mesh kind of siding, plastic, and it's also in the tongue area as well, if you can see it there. But overall, really cool shoe. This Air Jordan 5 Fire Red version, one of the more popular, I should say, versions of the Air Jordan 5. Again, designed by Tinker Hatfield. I want to say that they originally retailed in 1990 for like $135, I want to say, and the retro versions came out in 2013 were $160, whereas now retro 5s will cost you $190 or so dollars. So you can see the prices have changed over the years on the Air Jordan 5, but really nice. Again, I haven't seen these in a couple years, but it's even pretty good. Nice leather on the toe. It's like clean. Again, another Jordan thing, you like clean toes. I didn't like a lot of lines there, but it looks good. This Air Jordan 5 Fire Red Retro. Hey, so we hope you liked this episode of the Jordan Shoe Vault as we look at the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red Retro version from 2013. If you have questions about this shoe or any other shoe, hey, why don't you leave a comment down below, let us know. And while you're here, make sure you like this video. Let us know that you're watching. We're glad that you've been enjoying this. Let us know what your favorite, let me know what your favorite Jordan shoe is. Do you have a favorite one? I'll see if I can dig it out of the Jordan Shoe Vault, maybe feature that on an upcoming episode. There are lots of cool shoes coming out this fall and winter, and I look forward to, as we get towards Christmas, getting some of the retro shoes and comparing them to some of the originals that I have. I like doing those comparisons, and so I'm looking forward to doing that as the months go on. So make sure you leave a comment, make sure you like us, and always subscribe. You want to know when we update the Jordan Shoe Vault, when we get the next episode, and you can't do that unless you get notified, so make sure you subscribe to our channel. So one last look at the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red from 2013. It's a cool shoe. You can find these online at Flight Club and different places like that, resellers now, and the price may be a little inflated, but you can possibly find these in your size if you like it. But hey, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and we will be back pretty soon with our next episode of Jordan Shoe Vault. Have a good day.